Do you like fantasy anime? Do you enjoy top-tier fluid and flashy combat that's easy to get into but also has incredible skill ceiling if you want to pursue it? And does the idea of a Monster Hunter game where alongside monsters you fight battles with apocalyptic enemies, mechs and demigods which leave you feeling like an isekai protagonist shiver your timbers? If you said no to all three, yeah, I got nothing, man. You can click off the video, it's cooked. But if you said yes to at least one of these, then boy do I have the game for you. I present to you Granblue Fantasy Relink, an absolute gem you should be playing right now as a new DLC is coming in just a couple of days, bringing in a metric ton of new content. It's a Monster Hunter inspired game based on one of the longest running gacha games, Granblue Fantasy, probably one of the, if not the most renowned gacha game in Japan. And no, there is no gacha involved in this game, it's a pure single player co-op experience, sold as the whole package, so you don't have to be worried about that. Instead of weapon classes like in Monster Hunter, you can choose out of a roster of whopping 23 unique playable characters, with 6 more coming with the new DLC too. You start with a crew of 6 and gradually as you progress the main story, you'll be able to unlock whoever you feel like playing next. Each character has their own unique playstyle, so there is plenty of fun to be had trying everyone out. And don't worry, every piece of endgame content is perfectly doable with whoever you enjoy playing the most, even the MC. Unheard of. Speaking of endgame, the end bosses in this game, they fuck. It's not just a tank and spang with a lot of HP and 5 different attacks. No. These bastards go hard. They are like light action RPG versions of WoW raid bosses or Final Fantasy XIV Trials. There are line of sight breaks, dodge or guard checks, bullet hells, ad phases, hard DPS checks and just much more. Pair all that with combat that just feels fluid and responsive and you got an incredibly fun time. But without further ado, I'll stop yapping and instead will grace you with my comeback to the game where I got quickly reminded what a skill check this game can be. I cannot stress enough for you guys, like how happy it makes me to be back in this game. This game is such a gem, man. Like the combat is just so peak. The vibes, bro. It feels like a genuine isekai, man. It's so good. Before we do anything, I should probably just warm up on a dummy because goddamn, this is gonna be awful. Wow, this is terrible. Wow, this is terrible. Oh, I'm so trash. I'm so bad. This is awful.
A few moments later.
Okay, I'm kinda back. I still got it. Damn. That wasn't all that bad. Okay, I'm warmed up a little bit, so let's get into the gameplay. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna get absolutely bodied by whichever boss I choose to fight. So how the game works basically is exactly like Monster Hunter. If you ever seen it or played it, you know exactly what you're getting into. You got your quest counter, you choose whichever mission you wanna do and complete or farm, and that's basically it. You drop in, you kill a boss, you do the objective, whatever it is, and you get out with your materials. Rinse and repeat. The quests fall into 6 different categories so far. I'm not sure if they're gonna add more. I don't think they are. I don't think there's a need really. You got exploration, where you go through the bigger maps and you explore and find hidden stuff, you know, chests and all that. You got boss fights where you basically just drop into a massive arena with a raid boss against you and you fight those. You got horde mode, you got survival, defense, all the classic stuff. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo, who's gonna smash my head in stone? Let's do someone. I remember none of these. Let's do this one. It should be easy. Right? Okay, guys, I am wholly overgeared for this boss fight, but as I said, These bosses are legitimately no joke. Like, every single attack can one-shot you if you if you don't dodge it. So let's see how this actually goes. Okay, I just broke my invincibility and I'm dead. Cool. See, that's what I meant, bro. Like, Jesus. I already got cooked. Oh, what is happening now? I remember this. I remember not liking this. Oh, God. Oh, okay, yeah, of course, Blight. Sure, buddy. Sure. Look at my health. Where is it? Okay. Nah, this game is crazy.
Nope.
YOLO. Oh, he jumped away. That fuck. This is going splendid. Wow. Nice, a break. Perfect. Don't move, don't move, don't move. Oh, I got damage reduction, son of a bitch. What's happening? Alright, this shit. This should be fine. Okay, it's not fine. It's not fine at all. What? Alright. Yeah, by the way, like every single boss in this game has a second or even a third phase, so good luck me. Look at this though, isn't this absolutely sick? Like, you don't get this in Monster Hunter. Like, I'm sorry, I love Monster Hunter, but goddamn, this is just a different beat. Okay, fuck me, dude. Jesus. Yo, leave me alone. What? This was a bad idea. This was a bad idea. Wow. Yo! These bosses have no chill. Can we relax? They're all dead. My teammates, no. Oh my god. Can we play the game? Jesus. Okay, we have an opening. We don't, that was a fucking lie. Okay. Why did I choose this boss? Why did I choose this boss? Why did I choose this boss, bro? Slash him, please. No! ICBA! Oh, this is so embarrassing. What the fuck do you mean? Hope? Oh my god, yes. These, by the way, are ultimates. Every single character has a unique one, and they are sick. Okay, now use mine. And now that we all used it, it's gonna do a finishing blow. A full burst, yeah. Oh, come on, isn't that just fucking sick? That's so peak. Not gonna lie, I picked like the worst possible boss to get into, like on a first time back. Jesus Christ, that was hell. That was a nightmare. MVP, me? I don't think so. I really don't think so. I spent more time dead than alive, bro. Oh god. Okay, well that was embarrassing, so let's actually do a boss I know like the back of my hand. Something that's so ingrained in my frontal lobe. Like, I'll remember this on my deathbed. This is one of the bosses that's the most farmed in the entire game, because they drop unique endgame weapons for every single character. And this boss also requires a bunch of like actual mechanics to be done. So Players have to be on each side of the ship to shoot down these orbs, otherwise they will rain down on the airship. Meanwhile, the other people have to clear adds from the ship and protect the guys that are actually shooting down the orbs. Aight, ad face. Oh my god, you son of a bitch. How did that hit, bro? Oh my god, that's massive damage. Okay, phase change. Fucking run. This will never be the... I can't even... I stumble my words, like that shit will never not be fucking sick. Big damage, big. Massive. If I hit this as well... Oh, I missed the last hit, that's so sad actually. Wow. Now we got phase change, like actual phase change. So during this part, people have to split into each corner because we are all gonna get marked with AoEs. You can also perfect the dodge these, by the way, so you're not exactly... If you're good enough, you can just dodge through those. Oh, yo, this is just... this is so peak, man. Like, no other game does boss fights like quite like this, honestly. And the OST, bro, like, come on, can you hear that? Like, that guitar solo, that's wildin'. Why am I why am I not getting a perfect dodge? I'm so trash. Okay, now final phase. It's a DPS check. Okay, it shouldn't be too difficult honestly, because my damage is just through the roof if I actually lock in. Yeah. And that's it. Man, so peak. Absolute cinema this fight. And all the final endgame boss fights are just like this. it's great, bro. One thing that's actually done really well in this game as well is your AI companions. The AI will perfect the dodge, perfect block, do mechanics as they should. Specific characters will execute their unique combos and character mechanics. They're really good. So if you really want to avoid multiplayer, you can really just clear everything with your AI teammates if you, of course, build them well enough, because you have to actually build all your AI teammates. Now, of course, much like characters, not all AI is made the same. There are actually AI-specific builds catered to how the AI behaves for each character. Let's use my beloved Zeta as an example for this. Her entire shtick is that she can perfect time her attacks in the air to continue and enhance her combo. Once she does this 3 times in a row, she can execute a massive finisher that debuffs the target and deals a fuck ton of damage. Let's show it. 1, 2, okay. See how easy it is to miss? 1, 2.
You're a fucking idiot.
1, 2, 3. Big finish. The timing on this attack is based on the distance to the boss. So, while this is fairly easy to execute, when the boss starts to move around, it becomes increasingly difficult to keep up the combo. But guess what? The AI always executes this combo perfectly every single time unless they are knocked out of air by some damage mechanic. So what you usually do when you're using her as your AI teammate is you take away all her skills, because it's a DPS loss, slot in stuff like less is more, which is a trait that increases her attack massively the less skills are assigned, and she will just keep performing the basic attack string, dealing tons of fucking damage. And that's just one example out of many. AI will never fully substitute for a real player that knows what they're doing, but it's still pretty good performance-wise. I already mentioned the unique endgame weapons dropping from the boss I just fought, so let's talk a bit about the gearing system in the game. Gearing starts with every single character having their own unique weapon they use. Each character then has a number of weapons to choose from, which progressively gets stronger usually. Once you choose your desired weapon, here is where sigils come in, which are the main meat of this game's gearing system. Every sigil gives you a different trait, and these traits are what's the most important thing for your character. They range from basic stuff like crit rate and crit damage, to increased HP, increased attack, all the way to giving you extra dodge counts, or reducing your cooldowns, giving you more ultimate energy, giving you more potions, giving you a revive, for example. Then there are sigils unique to each character, which can drastically modify how the character actually plays. There is also Rightstones, which just imbue additional traits onto your weapon. Each character also has two massive talent trees, one for offense, one for defense. You can also get minor upgrades for crafting and upgrading all the weapons. And lastly, in the endgame, you got Overmasteries, which is basically just an RNG gamble for stats, where you can spend excess talent points. I wouldn't blame you if you thought that the gearing system is a bit intimidating, because it sorta is, but once you get into it, it's not actually that bad. What is kinda big of a deal though is the grind in this game, not gonna lie, it's a bit iffy. Listen, I am a Warframe player, and the grind in this game can be a bit much. listen again, I'm an OSRS player, and the grind in this game can be a bit much. See, every single sigil, besides its main trait, can roll a secondary one. Now, this secondary trait can be almost every other trait in the game. And there's a lot of fucking traits. This means that in order to get a trait you actually want, it can be a straight up casino, a lottery, bro, like once in a lifetime kind of opportunity. And the main source of these sigils, although they do drop from bosses, is actually through gambling. So it's completely RNG on top of RNG on top of more RNG. Getting the unique endgame weapon for the character you actually want is also pretty RNG heavy, because you can roll the weapon for any character you own. Meaning, if you manage to like unlock all the characters, it's a complete lottery. I'm pretty sure I had a weapon for like 10 other characters before I actually rolled for the character I played. Not to mention all the different materials you'll have to farm from all kinds of bosses to upgrade your sigils and your weapons at very variable drop rates. And sure, you might say that Monster Hunter also has this issue, you know, with grind and not getting the materials you need. And yeah, but usually in Monster Hunter you need like 5, maybe 7 pieces of a certain thing to to upgrade something. Yeah, here you need like 17. So let's take a material that drops by like 2 or 3, and you need 12, and it drops like every third run, maybe, and it starts to get a little bit sussy. Okay, I think I yapped enough at this point, so let's do one more fight and then we wrap up the video. Let's go fight the evil black worm. I assume it's a dragon, if I remember correctly. What does he do? I have no idea. So let's see how this goes. Oh, here he comes. A pretty classic enemy, you know, a dragon, but goddamn, he looks fucking sick, doesn't he? I bring it, boy. What do you do? I have no clue. You summon Ads? What is that? What is that? Oh, he summoned more stuff. Oh, I can pick this up. Ah. I don't know what it does though. No idea. What is happening? Oh. Oh no. Okay. Wow, I tanked that? Really? That's fake. Nice. Paste. Okay, let's get back in, boys. That completely missed. What? Okay, that was... I did not expect him to just dive through all of us. Whoa! You didn't fucking do that! What? You bitch! That was cheap. Nah, I'm not taking that. That was bullshit. You son of a fuck. Doesn't help that I'm playing one of the most fight knowledge dependent characters in the game. Yeah. God. And now the AoEs, right? On our foreheads. And dodge. Nice. And now we can dash back in. Okay, you son of a fucking bitch, bro. He's gonna swipe?
Nope.
Oh, what? What a bait! Motherfucker, ICBA. Oh, what is that? Jesus Christ, bro, like... See, this is what I meant. These bosses, fuck, man. And I know I'm like, I just came back and I'm pretty trash and everything. But like, yo, you know? Even still, like, these bosses ain't no joke. Eat shit, boy. Nice. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. I think that's enough for today. Let's wrap it up here. Hope you guys enjoyed my little dive back into Granblue Fantasy Relink. I definitely need to de-rust before I dive into Ragnarok on release day. We'll be definitely streaming, by the way, so make sure to tune in. As usual, make sure to leave a like, comment and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. And without further ado, see you next time.